Hey, this Mac, the Halal Goat. Make sure y'all subscribe to Beers and Bottles on their YouTube and their Patreon for the latest and exclusive content. Big ups Louis J. Big ups to homie GL. And one more thing.
Yeah. Beers and vibes. Beers and vibes. Beers and bottles. Beers and vibes. Flyest niggas. Baddest mobs. Poppin' shit. Poppin' vibes.
It's your main man, PBM Louis.
It's the homie GL.
And we're Beards
And Bottles.
We here with our special guest today.
Hey y'all, it's Goldie.
It's Goldie. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? We getting ready. We 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks from live.
Yeah, their math is off. I'm like,
Yeah, but maybe like what 12 days? No, we more than 12 days. We probably like 15 days, 16 days from live.
Mm-hmm.
15, 16 days from the live. You one of the guests that's gonna be on the live. So we had you up here before, but it wasn't just you.
Right.
So we didn't get your story. We mainly only got, you know what I mean? So today we gonna break it down from, a little bit of your lifestyle and mainly, real life, opinions, sexual things, behaviors. We about to break this down.
why
We
you
about
got
to
to
have
say
some fun.
sexual like that?
No, you know what? Because she light skinned. The people want to know what the light skin.
What people told you that?
Little guys over there. I showed them their photo. They like, damn. I was like, yo, she old as hell. No, it wasn't. I was hating on you, Goldie. I'm like, yo, she some old nigga, man. Don't even.
Crazy.
You really be ratting.
Yeah.
Tell her, man.
Yeah, be mad as hell. I done straight hated on a nigga online, told online. I'm like, yeah, this nigga 50 years old out here. They're like, oh, gee, I didn't know you was really 50. 48 or something. It was
46.
something of that nature.
That's crazy.
I was going crazy. So before we get into it, Goldie, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I worked all weekend, but it was cool.
No content this weekend?
No, well, not over the weekend. No, yesterday me and Tiff did content, made some videos at a restaurant. Did Halal Bros, I think Sunday morning.
Which restaurant?
Yeah. Me and Tiff?
Yeah, which restaurant you was at?
We went to Mr. Taco. It was like a little Spanish restaurant in Orange and Main Street. Yeah, because they're like quiet restaurants with like nice ambiance, great food. That's
Right.
really important.
And you gonna get them pop it for them? You gonna get it pop it for them?
Right, of course.
For a fee, I
of
hope.
course.
Absolutely.
Always
That's
for a fee.
when you just shouted them out. That
Always
cost.
for a fee.
I was telling GL a little bit amongst to him. I told him what's the name would be dope for him, the African spot. Okay, what is it called?
Oh, it's closing. You know that, right?
What?
It's done up.
The taco truck?
It's
nigga?
over. But they still got the taco truck, but the restaurant is done.
Why would it be closing?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But like he had a whole like 2 weeks of like last brunch, last Tuesday, last this, last
I was telling him I was up there having a conversation. He was like, yo, see if GL wanna come. And I told GL like a month ago, he's like, African spot? I'm like,
But it
Don't
was
say
fire.
it like that. See, there you go.
nah, not
Shout
saying
out
like
to-
he just didn't
Shout
know.
out to my African
Yeah,
homies.
shout out my
you know what I'm
homies,
saying?
but I guess he just didn't really understand the demographics.
Was that the spot with no hookah?
No,
They
I got hookah there.
They
They
got
got
hookah.
hookah. They got hookah there.
Yeah, but
No, the
they
other
fire.
spot had no
The
hookah.
other spot, the Haitian spot, they had no hookah. The GL like the #1 draft pick. You know what I mean? They keep calling me. I'm like, bro, listen to me. I don't manage him. I'm not
I
his
can't
manager,
tell, man.
bro.
I can't tell.
Y'all asking me what he doing with it. I'm not his manager, bro. Don't hit that nigga up, man. Yeah, how was your weekend? But good.
That's what I was about to ask you. My weekend was cool. It was actually quiet. I stayed in the house Friday night and Sunday night.
You did?
I feel like I'm gonna be out a lot promoting the next couple of weeks, so I needed a little break. Saturday night I went to TP watch the fight, but that was my event. You know what I'm saying? Shit was dope. All niggas though. It was 50 niggas in there.
No
All
women
niggas.
at
It was
all.
a good fight. There was a couple women in there, but
You coming out with us tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, we going? Oh, look. She gonna say she coming out with us. And don't never really come out with us.
Yeah, in the spot
We
taking
outside.
what was it? Pickle shots. What was
Pickle
it?
Pickleback shots. I don't do that no more though. I do like that was the old me. Stop bringing up old stuff.
We fuck around tonight. We gonna hit Marlowe's probably.
Yeah, we got to sell some tickets.
We got to sell some tickets. I got some, but we gonna talk. But I got some shit on the hook. A lot of shit been banging for me lately today. I got some shit going on, man. Yeah, my weekend, man. I went to the fight. You know, I'm a boxing fanatic. I'm a fan. So I went to the fight, Madison Square Gardens, and I understand that we do the podcast, right, GL? But niggas automatically expecting you to be with me
all the time,
everywhere I go.
Niggas be like, where Louis? Why?
So
where his wife and kids?
I don't want to disrespect the nigga. I don't want to disrespect the nigga and say somebody follow me to the bathroom. I'm not gonna say that, but what I will say is, I'm a guy. He was a fan.
Supporter.
He's a supporter, and he was named, but he kept asking me. I guess he was drunk. He asked me with a homie GL at 3 times, and I told him like, "Yo, he's not with me." You know what I mean?
Did y'all take a picture in the bathroom?
No, he took a picture with the bathroom.
In the bathroom, he took a selfie.
Took a picture with his man, and then I get out. I took a picture. Some chicks asking me, they was like, "Are you Dominican? We got a bet going on. We said that you're Dominican." Okay. And I said, "Sweet baby, I'm not Dominican." So
you give Dominican.
Yeah,
I give
you act like a Dominican.
Right, I'm not DJ Envy. I'm not giving Dominican.
Yeah, I think he Puerto Rican.
I'm a regular black. He black. He just say he from Dominica, but everybody think he for something. I'm just telling. I'm like, nah, sweet. I'm just plain black. And then I just met. And that was just a group of females, 4 females, and they was. I don't know why young women like me. Like I don't understand. You know, I'm 40. So I don't understand that why 23-year-olds like me.
You look like a sugar daddy.
And they ask, that's probably what it is. And they like, oh, you got it. I'm like, yo, I'm married, sweetheart. Like, you know what I mean?
And you got the drug dealer.
I'm out the game. You know what I mean? But I got the white T-shirt on with the construct, with the jacket on, with the Tim, with the hat, and I'm taking pictures. And then you know what I mean? Ish called me. He was like, where you on, homie? Where you in GL at? I said, we ain't. He thinking we at Aya. He like, y'all got a section at Aya? I'm like, nah, we ain't got nothing tonight. I think that we need to start mingling in different places. I think sometimes even us going out at certain spots, I think we even bigger than even the small spots we go to.
There you go, this Hollywood shit.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say that, but
nah, we can switch out where we go. We need to go different places.
We need to go different places. But
tonight we need to sell some tickets.
Tonight, if you got to go home tonight, you know what I mean?
And so, you too. You got we pay you to work.
Yeah, you got to make that ass shake. They touch a little bit of the hip. They touch a little bit of the hip. Don't say nothing.
Before you touch me, buy a ticket.
You're right. You can touch a little bit of the hip. Don't say nothing. Don't say too much. But look, let me ask you a question. Like,
how was her weekend?
She just.
Oh, you did content.
Yeah, he drunk already. So before we get into it, right? He getting cooked this today. He been cooking me these last 2 pods. They say he been cooking me. I gotta cook him.
Wow.
You know
Good luck, man.
Yeah. So let's get into it now. You know what I mean? Let's start. It's a little different for you. Let's start. We're not gonna go to high school years. Let's go right before content started happening for you. Let us know what were you doing right before you started doing content. What led us there? What year it was? Like you got a time on it. And this only 20 minutes of the conversation. The rest we going.
Okay. I'm trying to remember the timeline, but I graduated in 2010. Right then,
you
straight.
Some young nigga. She young as fuck.
Not too much.
Damn.
Okay, I graduated in that year, and then I went to Drake downtown. I did my medical. I wanted to be a phlebotomist. I really feel like that was a bootleg school. It didn't work out.
Shit.
Like they was just like a lot of people were going just to get paid. Like I was going to really get a career.
Like that's $715. That's $715.
Right, and then it was like taking money back from us. Like for some reason,
we didn't understand loans at the time.
We did not. But I got my loans back. That's another story. So. I was going in. I was going for like the medical field. You know, I was doing my little phlebotomy thing, and then I did my test, and I was like acing it. Every question I had right when I was studying, and when I went there, I really feel like I was nervous to go take my final test for my state exam, and I failed by 1 point. And I got severely discouraged. Like I just knew I was about to pass and get my certification. But then right before I went back to recertify, the school asked me to be an administrative assistant, like work for them. So I'm like, you know, the job to go back and get a test or like a job right now. And like back then I was like head of household, 17 years old, you know.
You had a child at this time?
No, I didn't.
No children?
No children. But my mother, you know, I was like, you know what, let me just, you know, head a household type
What
stuff.
was your mother doing at the time? Like, how did you grow up? She was working?
When I grew up, she wasn't working. But, like, I lived in Jamaica for, like, a good 3-4 years. Then I came here.
You were born there?
Then I was born in Arizona. And then I went.
You got a story.
A lot.
Sorry, I lied to you, Martin.
I want to go to Arizona.
That was fine.
You
But
Jamaican?
no, I am. Of Jamaican descent. She's Jamaican, so I grew up with her.
Your father's white?
He's mixed, but he's predominantly white. He's more white than black, like Irish to be specific.
Gotcha. It's
So
like
I got-
80% Irish,
Yes,
20% black type
yeah,
shit.
his mother is just white. My
Because
grandmother.
you were white than a motherfucker.
I am. But so came here, whatever. Fast forward, Drake College, phlebotomy didn't work out. I was an administrative assistant, and I went there for a long time. Started working with them, making good money. They closed down because of fraud.
I remember.
And then went to Star Career Academy downtown
Gotcha.
as an externship. They closed down. So I was like, fuck the schools.
You keep going to bullshit.
Like, it's not working out. So I was home for a little while, unemployed, making unemployment. And I was bored. Like, I had nothing to do. I'm used to working, being out. I was home. Like, it was like kind of driving me crazy. So I needed an outlet. And I started on Triller. And then I was
Damn, I
doing
remember Triller.
Vines.
What year was that? 2012?
I think so, like 2012, 2013.
So you was doing Vines by yourself. You didn't know anyone.
No. I was just making videos. I just seen people making videos. I made videos. I was doing like singing.
You was always kind of like funny type, even when you were younger, like a child.
Not when I was a child. I never feel like I tapped into it until I got like around that age, like 18, 19. Started making videos like just for random stuff. Like
Your Vaughn had motion?
They did. I was like little, popping sounds, songs. My edits was always crazy. My edits was like going like really good on there. So I feel like that's where the traction came from, views came from. Like, my edits set me aside from other people on there. And then I think it changed to TikTok. It's the same platform.
So you think Vine is TikTok?
Or
It is.
Triller.
I mean, Triller is TikTok.
Yeah, I think it just crossed over because I never
It is?
I never re-downloaded nothing. I never
they just-
re-downloaded
yeah.
anything. They just
I never knew
reinvented
that.
the app.
I never had
That's what I
True.
feel like. It's like, don't quote me, but it's either Triller or Vine. One of them turned.
Hey, bro,
into,
one of y'all Google that for me real
one
quick.
of them
Huh?
Musically.
musically turned into TikTok.
So it went from Triller to TikTok.
No, it was called Musically. It was a different platform. Triller is a whole different thing.
Musically.
So musically turned into TikTok.
Oh, musically a different
Okay.
platform. Okay. And it just transformed to TikTok. So basically, she was probably involved in one of them already.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Gotcha. Put the mic. Remember the mic. Keep the mic close.
Right, so I was doing that, and then I just started making, videos, and they just started taking off. And then that's like where I got introduced to like monetizations, being able to get paid, and I learned that's what I really love to do. Like I got a lot of great feedback from people, like motivational videos, quotes, like, yo, I really needed this today, and I'd be like, dang, let me keep going.
So where was your breakout video? Was it on Instagram? What year was it when you was dealing with the guys, dealing with Tiff, dealing with, you know what I mean? Because now, obviously you had your own motion, but I'm pretty sure you saying Vine, so you obviously you was before Tiff, you was before Commodore, you were before his wife Tiff, the other Tiff, you were before these people in that lane as far as doing it on
Making
Triller.
content.
You know what I mean? As far as I'm not sure what they were doing at the time. I'm just saying. So how did you connect with these people, and what was your biggest moment at that time? Was it Instagram or was it a Triller moment? I'm pretty sure it wasn't a Triller moment.
I don't think I was like that popping off any of the pre-apps like Musically, Vine, and Triller. I think I just got motion off Instagram when I started doing motivational videos. Like I would sit in the car and just like talk to people, like motivate. And honestly, that started from me talking to myself a lot of times. Like I was like really depressed, and I just was the only child for a long time. I talked to myself all day, like self-motivation,
Right.
Getting up out the bed, going to do stuff, which I feel like a lot of people do. But that was just me making a video to myself and just posting it. And like I seen that other people felt the same way, like relatability. Like I needed this video, like uplifting people, real positive. So that I like my motivational videos used to go off, and I feel like it was a decline in them. Like, okay, what else? Like what else you got going on? And I was like started incorporating comedy. Like, I did reaction videos.
Oh, you did.
I used to like food
what year
videos.
you think? 2015.
No, so I had my daughter in 2018. I was doing videos maybe like 2014, 2015, maybe like way before.
Right.
So I was doing like YouTube videos and like posting them,
Reactions,
like reactions, like Japanese people cleaning their household, like like different stuff, and like people would love that. And I started getting paid from those when Instagram had the what was it called? Like Instagram used to pay you.
Yeah,
They ain't pay you all the time, but they used to pay you. And I used to get paid from there.
That was 2016,
When they started
2017.
doing the payments. That's when I started getting paid from them.
I had got my first $100 off Instagram 2018 or 2019. A Drop put me on Drop Top Harvey, and it was like when they had whatever program they had, and I made my first $100 off that as I guess a creator. But I just was dropping like I was supposed to drop 3 times a week, and then I didn't understand that algorithms change. You know what I mean at that time.
True.
Going back just before because we're gonna go fast. This is gonna lead to something else. It's not gonna lead right now to the next question, but it's gonna lead 5 questions later.
Okay.
Were you the popular kid in high school? Were you like the girl that the kids like? Oh, he's a cute girl. She's a cute light skinned girl. Were you one of those guys and the females in high school?
In high school, I was popular, but I was only popular because I was a virgin.
You was a what?
I was a Shabazz. Like girls was
How they know you was a virgin?
They was fucking in high school, like, cause I feel like niggas knew, like, no nigga really touched me and my best friend. You're like, we used to walk around like unicorns, like everybody popping off in the back of the classroom. Girls doing teachers, girls doing security guards, the girls getting in the hallway, like it was wild in high school.
Oh, and people don't know that you from Newark.
No, they don't. They never know.
So did you?
Louis was in the same class all day in high school.
What?
Like, Louis.
That wasn't in high school.
He was one of them classes with the couches in it.
That's cap. That wasn't in high school.
Yeah,
That was in high school. That was grammar school. I was in self-contained. If you know my story in life, you know my story. I be trying to tell people, like, I be having conversations with these people, and I be talking to these people, right? And I be having conversations, and I be saying to myself, like, these niggas don't really understand. They be talking too tough to them, like they don't even understand what type of danger they really be in. But let me go past that. Look, that
laugh was just evil.
That's crazy, bro. But like these niggas don't even really understand what type of danger they really be in when they be talking nuts to me. But they go to you, right? So you said you was popular for not having sex. To be honest, did you want to have sex though? Did you want somebody to come take it?
I did, because I had a boyfriend in high school. I really liked him. And
Why you didn't get it to him?
I tried.
Tell us the story.
I promise you I
tried. Tell us the story.
So,
We need the high school story.
So there was a guy.
What's his name? We all know?
No, I don't think anybody knows. His name was Jalil.
Crazy.
His name was Jalil. And
Oh, she really said the name.
He'll follow me nowhere. Look, sir. But he was like a few years older than me. I think I was a freshman. He was a sophomore, junior. You know, he graduated way after me. But that was my first in love man. Like I love this man. And I was like, you know what? Okay, because everybody giving it up, you know, might as well is what a man want. And I wore a skirt. I think I skipped school. And I went to go see him. I didn't have my phone for some reason. I can't remember why, but I didn't have a phone. And I was like at his house, ringing the doorbell, knocking on the door. He ain't answer. Nigga ain't answer the door.
How you know he was home though if you don't got no phone?
Because we was texting like early, like in the morning, or like the night before, like okay, tomorrow at this time you gonna skip school. Yeah, you gonna stay home and stay home. He
probably never skipped school. He probably
I feel like he did. I feel like he did skip school because ain't no nigga going really, you know.
I would have skipped.
Yeah. And he was like, "Yo, why you ain't come?" And I would go home and text him back like da da da. I don't know. I can't remember why I had my fucking phone at his door, but it didn't work out. The second day. Right, I was on my way again. New skirt, right? I got my phone this time, and my neighbor seen me. He was like, "What you about to go do?"
Your neighbors at this thing?
Yeah, I'm like, nothing.
You going to school?
I'm going to school. It's like, get school that way. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna get my friend. I'm going to get my friend, my best friend, lives in the complex. I want to get her to be going. She's like, nah, I seen her. She went to school already. I'm like, she did? I'm gonna go check. She's like, no. So she really like made me get in her car and drove me to school. And I was like, it didn't work out that day either. But then I just felt like maybe it wasn't meant to work out. You know, maybe.
So you put it back on clamps.
It wasn't a third time. I ain't go back. I ain't spent a block, and that was just it. And then we broke up like a good couple days later.
But he
playing.
Right. He wasn't pressing you for the pussy though.
No, he wasn't. He was real nice, real sweet. He was like,
real nice guy.
I love for you too. And I was like, okay, thank you. But then like the plan just didn't fall through.
Right.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you lost your virginity?
When I lost it, I was 17.
God damn, you was an adult. Damn it.
This nigga's crazy. You know we
She
got
said,
daughters, right?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a different type of dad, right? So in my mind, I said to myself, you know what I mean? I don't want to say this. I don't
you about to say some nut shit.
I like it. You know, I know her mother. I know her grandmother. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, she gonna be somewhere in between there.
Yeah, this
You know what I
thing is
mean?
crazy.
You know, my wife broke the cycle. Like, so my wife mother had her at 15. My wife's mother had her at 15. My wife didn't have our baby till 25.
Nice.
So I don't think my oldest is gonna have a baby till about 25. But I understand the experiments. I don't want my daughters to be outside, right? I don't want them to be loose because I'm here for chastity. That's 100% fact. At the same time, I don't want them to have no experience where God can, you know what I mean, touch them and then now this is it. No, I want my guys, my wife to know, my kids to know that they're the prize. Options are available and that they daddy got it.
Period.
He gonna sock it to your pocket like a rocket. Even if it's the last thing I do, look, Jill gonna have to pay for the podcast this month, but I'm gonna sock it to your pocket like a rocket. My boy got
If
me.
I can, do you feel like communication with the parents and the relationship weighs a heavy part on like your
I
daughter's
think
being?
people don't understand the difference between communication and transparency. So communication and me talking, telling you what to do. Transparency is how to do it, when to do it, why to do it, who to do it with. And I think the difference between that, understanding why and when, is the difference between where you go in life. And I mean, me telling you, look, the ball is right here, kick it, and opposed to me telling you why to kick the ball, where to kick the ball, who to kick the ball to. You know what I mean? And then what's the effects after that? I think it's a different thing. So to understand that in the nutshell is to understand the relationship viscally that I have with my daughters. So when I have, it's funny in jokes when I wasn't able, it's not a joke with me. So when I talk to my kids, when I have conversations with my children, it's not a joke thing. We sit down, we break down levels of life, information, money, finances. Not only do we break down finances, we break down what you need to do and be personally, how you need to step when you speak to somebody, why you talking to them like that, and the language that you need to grow when you want to grow with the people. What's the 7 questions you're going to have to lead them in your life? And I'm a different type of dad. I play a different type of game. I'm not, I play around a lot of things. We have a lot of fun, but I don't have a lot of fun with my daughters. It ain't a lot of fun when you come in this house. GL, we call one of my oldest daughter a serial killer. It ain't a lot of fun when you come here. It's fun, and it has going to be, but it ain't a lot of fun when I come around. I'm making shit uncomfortable. Yeah.
You're making me uncomfortable right now. You too serious.
Would
you rather have a gay son or a whore daughter?
No, GL. Why you do this to me, GL?
You too. Would you rather have a gay son or a whore daughter? They running trains.
Give me a gay son. I take a gay son. I ain't gonna lie.
Which one?
I would take the gay son.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna take a gay son because I could accept him. You know what I mean?
Take the whore daughter.
Yo, tripping.
Okay. Why
I ain't gonna never have no
Sonny, what you doing, Sonny?
Why are you taking a whore? You can have
Yeah, what you talking about? I'm taking a gay son all day.
Cause okay, she be a whore, then eventually
What you taking,
she gonna
Jordan?
end up being gay.
Gay
like,
son or whore daughter? I'm talking. He just said they getting trained on her. He said they smacking.
Right,
Open your tongue up. They smacking it on her mouth.
Yeah, you real visual.
I'm taking a daughter, bro.
The daughter?
Taking a daughter.
A whore daughter?
Bro.
I guess you know what? I'll agree with you why y'all saying that because y'all don't got no children. You ain't got no kids yet. Your daughter, when you get a daughter, if you get a child and your first child a daughter, I promise you it's different. I don't know why this nigga saying this.
He just said that he want to have grandkids.
He got a daughter. She's 16.
Yeah, I would rather have.
Bother me 16. This how big. He about to be playing that bread this year. His daughter already little. His daughter big dog. She be smacking that pocket down. She was smacking that pocket 10 years ago. Let me tell you, 10 years ago, nigga had to do some crazy shit I never even seen before yet. He's like, yeah, bring your daughters, bro. I'm getting a bus outside.
The limo,
I'm
the
like,
pink
what
limo.
the fuck? He's like, they doing the makeup and I'm like, how much this shit wearing you, bro? He's like 25, bro. Bro. I said, yeah, I ain't doing
But
bro.
that was fresh off the breakup. I just had to show her who was who. Like it was a little different over there.
That nigga was
That
wild.
pop house is a little
That
different.
nigga, I'm like, yo, you wild. This shit 2,500. You wild.
My father said, well, what you gonna do when she take
All right, what you gonna do when she 16?
Now this shit she gonna smack. But he already be smacking. She Gucci. She be buying whatever she wanted. She be smacking that nigga pocket every week.
That's I only got one kid. It's over.
Yeah, she be smacking my nigga pocket like a socket to me, daddy.
It's over.
I love that for her.
Especially now
She
that
want
they
that
think
money.
I got money. Shit, me ain't no more kids. You crazy?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm telling you why I'm gonna take a gay son. I'm gonna take a gay son.
Nigga blowing your son back out. He
That's
kissing the
fine.
nigga all in front of you.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do all that now. God
Oh, but with the daughter, she's slapping her on the tongue. But you, what you think the son doing?
You ain't gotta do all that, my nigga. God
He walking
damn.
by you switching and shit.
Some Magic Johnson shit. Oh my god.
Hey, I should
God damn, bro. That's the hardest thing I had to have
Your
to
son
choose.
Saucy said, tell that.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Why would you take a gay son?
I'm gonna take a gay son.
Uh-huh.
I can't see my daughters being whored out. Cause I know how we used
You
to
ain't
do
gonna
this.
see it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Can't.
We used to be doing the Muslims crazy back in the
this
day.
is
Them Muslim chicks.
crazy. Astaghfirullah.
Look what they know. They know what I'm talking about. Man, we used to do the Muslim chicks crazy back in the day. Pull that the hijab up.
Don't know.
Be going ham.
Astaghfirullah, it's almost
Wrong
Ramadan.
from the back, one of them out, huh?
Some was Ramadan. Astaghfirullah.
Astaghfirullah. Hey, Sonny, we used to be doing the hijabs crazy.
Oh, man.
That's why.
Why would you pick a gay son?
Cause I have a daughter, and I just would rather a son. Like, I don't gotta have no kids. I take it for you. I feel like the whore is not like your sexuality.
But look, cause I heard you speak before, and we know how nasty you are.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's what we do.
So somebody smacking it on your tongue is not a far fetch. So I'm just. So I'm saying somebody smacking it, but I understand you saying it. I boom, you an adult,
Okay.
but somebody smacking it on your daughter tongue.
How you gonna know?
You just said
She
a whore.
Yeah, behind closed doors.
So in my
How
mind,
many
if my daughter's
whores
a
we know?
whore,
Whore is a train. Like, it's multiple one time.
Yeah, but
it's videos probably.
I can't do it.
You think my father know what my sisters do? He don't know they sex life, nigga. She a whore. You might hear the whispers. You ain't gonna see that.
I can't do it, bro.
I'd rather see that than Saucy Santana walking this motherfucker.
I'd rather see something. I could accept.
I'd rather see Saucy.
Yeah. I could accept the gay son.
I could
Fuck 'em.
understand you said that. Him?
I could fuck it. Let me see my gay son. I can't have my daughter getting tossed up.
Yeah.
And
He
my
getting
daughter.
tossed up
Wait,
too,
wait, wait.
nigga.
Yeah, but he a man though. My daughter's this is
What?
my daughter's
That's not better, bro.
my daughters be kissing me on my cheek still, kissing me on my mouth. My youngest daughter, she 9. I just told her just 2 days ago, I said, baby, look, you can't kiss me in my mouth. I'm your daddy.
You eat
Understand?
ass.
You
You do eat ass. You told me.
I'm saying I
bro,
don't.
he
I'm saying it don't
definitely
got
did
nothing to
say
do with that, bro. You on some funny shit. I'm eating her mother ass. I'm still saying, I'm like, yo, look, you can't keep kissing daddy in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I love you to death. She's like, but I love you, daddy. I'm like, oh,
You
it's my
taking your
baby.
son to Ulta? You taking your son on a trip to Ulta?
Huh?
Ulta.
What's
The makeup beauty store.
Makeup.
You take your daughter
Flag
shopping.
Day. You going
You taking your gay
crazy.
son to Ulta.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If I had a gay son, he'd probably move. 'Cause I'm
buying him
gonna be
pocketbooks and
abusive.
You buying him pocketbooks.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm lying. I'm capping. I ain't gonna be abusive. I'm being honest with you, bro. I gotta love my kids for who they are. Right? But my son might be a homo, but he gonna be
That's
like a
true.
thorough homo. He gonna know how to box. He gonna know how to shoot his shit. He just like to fuck men, and he ain't. I don't think he gonna dress like a. I personally don't think he gonna dress
Now
like that.
you don't
type of son.
think you picture how he dressing and shit.
Yeah, if I have a homo that's a son, that's a son. And I'm gonna accept him like, yo, tell me your true inner thoughts. He tell you I want to fuck boys
But aggressively.
aggressively.
Not like no.
Yeah, he gonna have.
Nah,
He
he
gonna,
the one
he gonna be
getting
wearing.
fucked.
He gonna be wearing fit.
Nah, he the one.
Why my son got to be a fairy?
He a bottom.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
ain't say all that now.
That's what they call
You
it.
ain't say all that. You just say gay. That's all
So
you
why
say.
you think he gonna be Omar from The Wire?
Because I'm thorough, so he gotta be there. He gonna know how
Omar
to fight.
coming.
Damn, he gonna be taking it in the ass too. God damn.
Can we switch the topic?
I got my little nigga feeling uncomfortable.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Yo, so look, your most surprised moment sexually ever. Tell us your most surprised moment sexually, like you thought you was gonna have sex with a nigga, right? You thought he was gonna be cool or whatever, and he put it down. Tell us your most surprised moment ever sexually.
I thought I was gonna have sex with a nigga. He put it down, like, surprised me.
Yeah, he surprised you, like, oh, this nigga.
Okay. All right, so
Because I'm being honest with you. I'm a heavy set guy. When women see me, they automatically think, "Oh, he out here in a couple minutes."
Mm-hmm.
He this big Gerald Levert. They think
Well,
I'm.
first of all, don't look at me as you
Nah,
say.
I'm talking.
You telling your story.
And a couple joints then said, "Lou, I'm surprised that you. I'm only a 7-minute nigga, but in that 7 minutes, I'm making it happen."
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? One time, and in my 7 minutes, I done caught a gas station joint. Took a gas station joint, and she thought she was about to get the regular smuggler me. No, it was a rhino. Hey, that nigga GL, no.
I never took one. I'm a
I swear to God.
I took 2
I'll tell you. Let me say before you go to your story. I'm gonna tell you a story. Right? Rhino come with 2 pills.
Okay.
You only supposed to take one. At the first time I took it, I didn't know I'm with my wife. I went LaWanda, my wife at the time. Right? I took both of the rhinos. So right before I'm about to go, I collapsed.
Nigga about to have
I collapsed. I almost have a seizure. I had to put my finger in my
like
throat.
20 taking a gas
I'm
station
22.
pill is crazy.
I put my finger in my throat and throw the pills up.
Nigga about to OD
I
off.
almost the OD
sex
off rhino.
pills.
You only supposed to take one rhino at a time.
Damn.
But go to your story.
Okay, so I really feel like outside of my daughter's father, we've been separated for a long time. It was like always an anticipation with men. Like
Before your baby father?
After, like when we broke up, because like he was like close to high school, so I didn't really start doing that until like after. But like we separated, whatever. I started being out there a little bit, experiencing, dating, talking, and men had like a build up, like expectations. Like,
Have you nutted at this time before? You never nutted before this?
with him?
No, with anybody. Have you ever really nutted? Have you nutted now?
With him, yes. Like then you like
No, I'm
timeline?
saying in your lifetime now. Have you nutted?
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about a real, like
I feel like we know the distinction
squirt.
between.
Yeah, because a lot of
we know, right? That's true. Women don't know the difference between a lot of different stuff that happens to them. That's true.
yeah, because you'll feel like you felt a moment, you had a moment, you
but
feel
it
like it's a
wasn't
nut.
what it was
wasn't a
right now.
orgasm.
So with him, yes, I did. I learned with him
Yeah,
the difference
so-
between. So fast forward after that I didn't. After that I wasn't because I was like faking it a lot. Anyway, because I just felt like men had this expectation. Like, oh, I'm a social media person. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Like a lot of talking. Like a lot of fucking talking. I got you this way. When I get you in the bedroom. All right, cool.
How old was you around this time?
I was like
22.
23, 24. I was a little older. Like, okay, cool. And I'm not a talker. I'm like, okay, whatever you want to. And when it got time, I was like, okay, cool. Like 1, 2. It didn't go that long. I'd be like, you're done?
But were you enjoying it in those couple minutes in between?
Sometimes not, because I feel like a lot of men just perceive women to just like that jackrabbit, like hard. You don't get the chance to like learn a woman. Like, what do you like? How do you like it? Just like a perception that you got how you fuck in your mind. A woman gonna like it. So that no, not a lot of times. Sometimes it would hurt, and I'd be like, that's not even fucking enjoyable.
Right. Do you like the huge penises? Because you're a thin woman. I know a lot of my mother kind of messed me up. She a thin woman, so one time I'm just telling you the facts. My mother was like, "Boy, I could take Shaq in me."
Your mother said this?
Wait, what kind of? This is why I asked you if you have mommy issues.
Well, I definitely got mommy issues. She says some crazy shit. I won the house. I'm like, yo, Greg, faggot ass. She's like, yeah, but he do what he supposed to be doing. I'm like, what that?
Wait,
mean?
how old was you? Let's bring us back a little bit.
I'm like 19. I'm mad at it. I'm like, yo, nigga ain't taking care. You know what I'm saying? I'm having this. I'm like, nigga ain't doing. She's like, well, he do what I want for him. He take care of what I need him to take care of. I'm like, I don't know what she's talking about. I'm slow. I'm
you
slow
found
right now.
out.
Yeah, I'm like, if he ain't paying no bills, what the fuck you think you need to talk about? He was like, boy, he do exactly what I need him to do. I could take Shaq in me. I'm like, so automatically my mind like, what the fuck she talking about?
I feel like whether you got a big
pour some of hers, not all of it, because I need some.
A little penis, it just really, thank you. You gotta know what to do with it, honestly. Because I feel like a lot of men with big penises just don't know what to do. They think they big, that's it, that's all, and they'll be all.
No, I got a regular size penis. You got sex with me, you gonna get a regular smuggler. Regular 7 and 6.
But you don't know what to do.
I'm 7 on my best day.
You don't know your angles.
I'm so on my best day when I'm like I'm on my best day. I'm a 7. I'm telling you the facts. So when you get me, and I'm a regular size whip, I'm just regular width.
My man, it's too many men in here.
I'm a regular. No, this
You
the
going
cameras.
crazy.
I'm a regular width. So I'm
You already said we ain't got no female followers. This ain't helping.
This going. No, this is helping. When I pull it out on you, you're not gonna be like, wow, but you gonna be like, all right, cool, he all right.
But I don't think that really matters.
Yeah, it never really matters. All I'm telling you is like I've been with over 300 women. And I never had a complaint ever. Oh damn, you a hater too, bro? You been with 3 of your cousins and the person you. What I'm trying to tell you is this is a fact right here. And GL, I love my nigga GL. I don't want to put him out, but
don't cap. Don't get up here and start capping.
Niggas,
I don't know what you was about to say.
No. I had joints up here. Hold on, my daughter. What's going?
Daddy,
yes.
just to ask, how do you turn on the fireplace?
Use a small remote and press one of the legs of power.
I don't know where she just put it.
All right, baby. I'm on live. I'm sorry. I'm working. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, but I asked you.
I don't give a fuck about
That's
none of that.
my youngest baby.
Don't
She
give a
the
fuck.
9-year-old. She don't give a fuck about. She like, okay, well, and
Right. Well, I asked
so what I'm
you.
telling you is like, when I pull out this regular smegular,
How we get back to that?
you got to deal with this regular like my wife years ago. She was telling her friend, she was like, her friend was like, how big was he when she's talking about me? She's like, yeah, he was average. He was pretty good. He was pretty size, nice size. She's like, I knew he was average. Oh my build. She said, I knew it. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, no. She's like, no, I knew he was gonna be average, an average size guy. I wasn't fit. I want to hit this bitch.
Why are you still looking at me talking about your meat, bro? Stop looking at me.
But I'm just simply saying, like, you know what I mean? Every woman I ever dealt with, I feel like had an orgasm. But man, I'm a toy guy. Is that you?
Ladies, get in the comments and if Louis cracked, let us know if you how was it, man?
You know,
nah, you said 300. Yo, what's up?
We had joints on here that said I cracked.
One.
We had two joints. I'm gonna go to the next one. We had a couple joints. I hate women. Listen to me. Let me tell y'all this, bro. I have a lot of women up here, and it's beautiful women. I only deal with beautiful. I'm selective, purposely, right? I cracked a couple joints that's been on the show. I'm not the guy that's gonna tell you I cracked until you say something. Okay. So if you was like, yo, he cracked, yeah, no, Louis cracked, he did a good job. Then I talk about it. Right. I'm never letting you know. I never ratted on nobody in my life. I've been living 30, not 40 years. Name a nigga I ratted on. Name something I ratted on.
You be like, oh, you know, G.I. beat that.
That ain't me. My business. Let's go you. That's just the homie. That's between the homies. That's different. That is the homie. That's the homie. That's something totally different.
A nigga like that, she cute. He like, you know, G.I. was beating that.
No, that's cap. That's cap. I know. There's a couple niggas. There's a couple joints I know you beat, and a lot of niggas came up to me, and I'll be like, oh, that's crazy. That's dope. I was like, yeah. And then I know you beat them. That's not my business.
Right. So walk us through when you started a podcast that you got going on. Tell the people the name of the show, who all is a part of it.
So I'm on
fuck all that. Tell us your first viral moment. Then tell us about that.
Oh, so fuck her podcast. No. Hey, Reg, you heard him? Tiff.
Right, look.
He said fuck.
Your first viral moment, how you met Tiff, Commodore.
So, damn, I got a really bad memory. I feel like my first viral moment was like a motivational video.
On Instagram or what was it on?
On Instagram.
What was your video with the most views? What went the most viral?
In the beginning, a motivational.
Overall, just general.
To today.
Like how you feel like niggas still know you for it today.
So today I would say the Kendrick Lamar sound. I got like a crash out video where I have like a crash out.
I see you went crazy on the crash out. You just added.
It's pinned to your Instagram.
People, yes, it is. That got like my millions. It's in millions. And that's the video I got the most paid off of. Like I was like, dang, you know? And that was literally a shot in the dark. That wasn't like an intentional video. Like I feel like a lot of times as content creators, we sit here, we like rehearse stuff, we time stuff, play this. Those videos don't go crazy. But the ones you just like, you know what, I'm gonna do this and just leave it, those go crazy. So that was one of the videos. It's a crash out video on my page where I'm just doing the Kendrick Lamar, you know, what she's talking about, nothing. And that was so relatable. So that was like recently one of my most crazy. It's still getting posted to this day. That was like 3 years ago.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I just want to know this. I just want to, because I know you're a comedian.
Right.
I know you got more to offer to the table. But why don't you do more sexual things? Because one,
This nigga
Mm-hmm.
too freaky.
No.
This is the Diddy episode.
this is not no freaky shit. This is not no
Sexual
freaky shit. I'm asking you from a woman from your like you're not like women that don't look nice.
Right.
All right. So you're a beautiful woman, first of all, right? I don't want to compare you to, because I'm not comparing you to this woman and what I'm about to say to you. But what's her name? Janice. Funny. She a porn star, dark skinned lady, real pretty.
Real pretty.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Beautiful body, crazy body. Right? So I'm not comparing you to her. Obviously, she a porn star. She do something totally different. But I'm just asking, like, why don't you just explore your sexiness a little more? I'm just simply, is it like, because I know brands, people still fuck with you, but don't you think you'll get a little more out of it if you just explore your sexiness a little more? Because when I showed the young boys your pictures, like, oh, she beautiful.
Sex always sells.
I just think you just need, obviously, I feel like it should be comedy in what you do, 35%, even 40%.
But just naked. Just naked.
I think you should do it.
Just half naked.
And a
Not
half
naked.
naked lingerie.
Half
Niggas want to see that little ass sit up. Niggas want to see the little titties sit up.
That's
Niggas
not
want to.
true. That's not true. So bow. Right.
You think you get more engagement than the woman I'm talking about?
Let me tell you, I don't feel like I could. I did a Savage Fenty photo shoot, and I was in complete lingerie. When Rihanna first came out, I was like complete lingerie, and that was like my first not viral. That was my first public, stuff, and like nothing but lingerie.
Right.
And it didn't really take off like I thought.
I think
it would.
that's might have been one moment. I'm talking about people don't understand. Like you shooting for professional photos is one thing. You coming out here with a dress on, walking up, biting your tongue, with it showing half your hip.
Bro. I don't know what you just was
But
about
I mean,
to do.
when I'm
You
in
showing a
back,
little bit of your hip in your own on your regular camera means more than niggas taking Savage Fenty pictures of you.
maybe like sex does sell. You're right. You're absolutely right. But I just feel like a lot of times when I make my content, it's like, okay, you're pretty, you're sexy. What else? That's like my whole thing is a what else.
But you gave us everything else.
I did.
So now it's time to give us the sexy. I feel like a lot of people like you come with two things and only want to explore one. You explored the one already.
Right.
Let's explore the other.
Because I'm like, I'm sexy. I'm
Right.
fire.
But
Like,
what changed? What's next? You did all the other stuff already, right?
So
but
what's
you haven't
next?
done the sexy yet.
That is true. I have done a sexy.
No, you did it in the small. I'm talking about consistently.
Not on social media.
Yeah, I'm
Not
talking
on
about
social media. I'm like,
consistently.
we're bringing it somewhere else. We're bringing it to the movie scenes. I got a sex scene movie coming up.
Right.
I got like sexy on my YouTube channels. The sex scenes and a sex scene might not be, because different platforms have different stuff. My different audiences want different stuff, and I know that. I learned that. But I feel like if you're going off Instagram, you're going to get the funny, the comedy, the geeky. But if you come over to like the YouTube, or you come to like the TikTok, if it comes to like the Tubi, you're going to get the sexy side of me. So I don't want to portray.
Tell us about the sex scene. How was it? Was it awkward to do it? Was you trying to be expressive?
No. So the director I was working with, I'll tell you guys, the director is Tiff, Turning Topic Tiff. And the one thing I love is behind the scenes, it's already like a meetup. Like a meetup, we go out, we talk, we drink, to have that chemistry and blends so it's comfortable, But then we get there, my whole view is always to project who I have to be. The sex scenes are sexy, they're clean, but they're just like fire as fuck. Like, low-key porn on, camera.
Yeah,
so
Tubi.
my whole thing is, I get the sex, but you're not going to get the sex from Instagram. Like, you have to come to other platforms.
You got to pay for that.
You got to pay for it. Thank you. You got to pay for it to see what it is. Like, you know I'm sexy. You know I'm fine. I flat my stomach. I float my ass a little bit sometimes. I do the workouts. But you have to go other places because we're not going to get that from public social media.
Was you giving Yvette from Baby Boy? Like, she was going crazy.
She was going crazy.
All I'm saying to you is like that may be true.
Right.
I just think the approach is wrong. I think that this is my personal, just because I think you see how you got this on right now. You got your tights on, everything right now. I think you just looking like that, pulling it up a little bit and walking to it. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be funny.
Visuals.
Walking to the camera just a little bit. It'd be like, oh, she's sexy.
You're right.
And then you coming in. Then tomorrow we see you, right. You got a slit in your dress that you nighttime slit. And you can see half of your ass cheeks. We can't really see it. And you walk into the camera slowly. I'm just telling you, I just think that it's ways to do it even where you still holding integrity.
That's true.
That's all I think.
That's true.
I think that we should use our best assets to get where we need to be. And I think you in the space, right, that it's like right now you was like this and now it's like this. And
to get me back on.
Get naked.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Pornhub.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
I'm so being that you and then people coming to see you and they spend whatever money they spending with you monthly to come be in your stories or whatever. Well, now you need to go like this. How do I get a spike up here?
She might as well just drop a sex tape. That's it.
That's not what I'm saying.
There's clearly.
I'm saying something that's gonna keep integrity. I'm saying that's something that's gonna keep integrity.
Right,
but you're gonna show your look, but also put you in the spaces that you.
So maybe like a nip slip or something.
All right. So I got a question. Right.
Right.
This has nothing to do with nothing. This
just sex with your meat, right?
This come on. This kind of do with that. Look,
this half this pod we talked about your meat.
No, only 5 minutes. 5 minutes, not half. Look, we need to talk about it. Look. So, $50,000 is drowning. Your husband is drowning, and your firstborn son is drowning. Who do you save?
Wait, money is drowning?
50,000.
Drowning.
50,000.
You can't pick it up. Either 50,000 or your first son. You can only save 2. What do you save?
You might need to up the money. 50,000.
50,000, a lot of money.
I would save.
Matter of fact, it's 150,000. You save your son, your mother, or your firstborn child.
My mother. I thought it was money, husband, and son.
I'm talking about your husband, the money,
son.
or your son.
$150,000.
It's drowning though.
My husband and my son. But who am I saving? 2?
You want to save 2?
2. I would save the $150,000 and my son.
Your husband gotta go.
He gotta go.
And if you got insurance on him, you're gonna get even more.
He gotta head out. He gotta head out.
Go get another.
What about you?
I don't got no husband.
You can only save your wife.
I just answered you.
No, you gotta say look. This is the difference for you. You gotta say your mother, your wife, your mother, your wife, 150,000, or your firstborn son. These are the 4. You can only save 2 out of the 4. Who you saving?
How I get 4 and she get 3?
Because it's you. You are being about me.
This nigga is a trip. It's me. It's my mother. My wife out of there. She rest in peace.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 150. I need that. And my son. You know what I'm saying? Mom's done lived her life.
Mom's done it. She lived the life.
She lived this life.
God damn, y'all niggas is boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm saving my wife and my son. Let that money go.
Oh, that's what's up.
And like, what's your reason behind that?
Have you ever met my wife?
I have. Oh my God. I have, like, respectfully,
Yeah,
but I feel like my responses came from the money being,
I think you said that because you're not married.
That's not true. That's not true.
I think $150,000 you can make on your just me personally knowing what $150,000 on your own. So I don't need the money.
I don't need my husband.
No, I don't need the money.
Because in my mind, why all y'all drowning in the first place? Like,
how y'all get
your
here?
dumbass shit. You knew you couldn't swim. Like, you know what I'm saying? How we get here?
Trying to, your husband, your wife is trying to say your mother.
Hey, man, y'all you go together. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I can make the money I'm gonna say my son.
I'm gonna say, and so who else? Because if you can make the money,
Had to.
and the money will take the money
It
with
was
you.
the money of my son.
That's
So
nuts.
the money of my son, we can make it. But,
I'm not taking no money. No, I'm not taking no money because money can be made
right.
So
anytime.
could kids. Like, nah.
That nigga's different.
Kids.
You gonna take your daughter? You gonna let your daughter? You
I
gonna?
already said I'm taking my daughter, but I'm just saying you can make everything could be made except for you can't get another parent back. You can get another wife. You know what I'm saying?
You would trip it.
Bruh, I know your wife, nigga. It's a million Biancas out there. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no million.
I done seen in Miami. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't talking about how they look. I'm talking about personality. Their person. Now she gonna see this.
150. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, bro. 150,000. They gonna survive small wife. One wife with a special person.
Right, so I got a question for y'all, right? I was talking to somebody about Baby Boy the other day. Who was really more out of pocket, Yvette or Jody?
I ain't gonna lie. Yvette was out of fucking pocket.
I feel like everybody overlooked all the nut shit.
Let me tell you why. Boy was a little small beater a little bit, right? He did his little thing. He was like, a little baby. He borderline beater. But he was, and then he cheated a lot, so I get it. But she had a nigga come through, had a conversation with this nigga for months, let him come move into the crib, let him put her son inside a solitary. You know what I mean?
Nah, the son built his own.
He's like, fuck your Ford.
He
was trying to rape her before he came later. I think she just made a lot of bad choices. And she knew who the nigga was before he got locked up. That was her ex-boyfriend, so she knew. I just think she
Know
just
what type of nigga he was.
Type of nigga she was. I just think she was. Yvette was really the demon. She was the real demon.
What you think?
You know,
I feel like you don't agree.
Jody didn't get his dick sucked from old girl at her job. He let her live. I mean, he got the burgers for them. When he wasn't supposed, he got the burgers for him and his family. The chili dog. Oh, just chili. No, baby. Just give me the chili. He got that joint from him. He ate the pussy when he was wrong, in the wrong when he smacked her. You know what I'm saying? I just think he was a boy. He was still 20 years old, 21. He's just a baby boy. Remember? He's still growing up. I think we got to give him grace because his age. Remember, at the same time, she was 25. She was a grown woman. She was an old ass woman. So I just think she was really kind of rocking the carrot. She was kind of raping the little nigga. Not raping, but she was definitely. So I just think that she more responsible for the nigga.
Absolutely not.
Who was
fucking
wrong?
way. He was wrong. Because I feel like in any relationship you have, like the man being a predominant. Granted, the movie
He's 20.
I don't give a fuck how old you are. Okay,
You're 25.
You pursued this 25.
You're a rapist.
You pursued this 25-year-old woman, right? You know the fuck. And then that one scene.
Because you want that pussy.
That one scene where he smacked her, and it was like, oh, she leaving, but you put your dick down. That's cute, but every other time, just like, no, it was him. He knew what the fuck he was doing. He wanted to be outside. You're young. You don't know what you want. You know? Leave that lady alone.
She left his son
Got her
in the
by
house
his
with
car.
4 Crips.
Hello.
She left his son.
So you gonna blame him for that?
He ain't wrong.
She left her son with 4 killers, 4 killer Crips.
He ain't wrong.
That nigga said, "I hate you too, little
When
nigga.
a
You
mom
ain't my
needs
son."
a break, a mom needs a break. Okay.
What?
I would
Mama
not,
gotta have a life
I would
too.
not leave.
What if your son would have died?
I would not leave my child with anybody. But that.
What if they would have raped him? Like, fuck that little man.
No, but then the nigga Roddy dumped that in the nigga too, though. He
was too thorough.
No way. I blame him. That's it.
He was really. I ain't gonna lie. She was really the problem. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like obviously I get it. Like, you know, he closed the door on her when it was raining. Like, fuck out of here. Like,
rude as fuck.
You know what I mean? Then Nicole, but she deserved that. You got a nigga in your crib. Why is the nigga even there?
After all the shit he did.
Why a nigga
left
there?
my son with 4 Crips.
Left my son with 4 Crips, nigga.
Shane do it first. Shane do it fucking
Now
first.
he did go have a baby on her though. You remember his daughter?
I don't give a fuck about that.
Love.
He just a baby boy.
And
He
you made me
ain't
a
the
killer. I had to
real
go kill that
McCoy.
nigga over you.
Right, you gotta go kill a
Told
nigga.
you put a block on the phone with your black ass.
And she ain't do it.
She telling all his business on the jail call.
And it's another thing, like, yo, so, you know, I feel like, you know, when you, in the beginning of dates is about, you know what I mean, what you doing with them, how you doing it with them. What's your expectations nowadays when you're
Don't forget
dealing
we
with a
gotta talk
man?
about the pod.
Yeah, this last 5 minutes. What's your expectations?
When I'm on a date talking to a man.
Yeah. Like what do you, like when you get here, like you know that nowadays, like people don't know this. Like when you go to like meet and greets, meetings, wherever you go to, you gotta set your expectations and understand what you're here for. And look, I'm here for this. Why? And you have those conversations. Well, what's your expectations when you're dealing with a man? And
You ain't been
setting
on a
date?
first date in 15 years.
16.
Nobody out talk about expectations on the first date.
16.
You ask her what's your favorite color. You allergic to shellfish and shit like that.
That's insane.
That's true. I'm over that. I'm over that. I'm over the favorite color. I'm over the
Right, I'm
expectation.
talking about what's so what I'm telling you. If I was on a first date right now, right, and I'm broke with my wife, I had a joint coming. I ask her. So
What's
baby,
her?
look, baby girl, what's your expectations? I mean, what do you expect me to do for you?
So I'm asking
On the
what
first
you
date?
expect me.
Yes, because
Right,
we
you
here
gotta
for a
know off the
reason.
rip. Right.
I want look what I'm trying to tell you. Right, I want to get to know you, but I want to get to know you with boundaries. I want to square be around what we talk about. When I have a conversation with you, I want to understand what your thought process is, why your thought process is that way, why your thought process is that way, and where we can go. Where can I lead you? Because I'm a man.
Right.
On the
Right.
first date?
I'm telling you, that's my because you got. I set my intentions.
I feel like that's the.
I set my intentions clear. I'm here to lead you, right? I ain't here to take over nothing you got going on. But if you're gonna join this program, this is where I'm going. How can you add on? This is what I can let you add on to, and this is how we can do it together.
So
I
feel
call
like,
Cap. But go ahead. You not doing all that on the first date. You trying to marry her? You just
Well, I'm married.
you probably
so-
dating 12 girls. You on the first date? You talking about
Bro,
shit.
when I brought my wife out, right? My first date with my
That's what I'm
wife.
saying. You
No,
old,
listen,
15 years.
Bro, I got 12 bitches at the time. I'm gonna tell you the facts. It's not. I'm gonna bring each bitch down to you. It's some facts.
Women.
Each woman down to you. Look, y'all gonna hear some name. I don't
Wait,
know.
let
I
her
ain't gonna
answer
rap.
before you
Go ahead,
start
go ahead. I
rapping.
want you to go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
I feel
your
like I want you to
expectations, 'cause
answer,
you riding
and I
with
want you
them.
to answer. I'm not. My whole thing is, back then to now, it's like my expectations of a man on a date is not seeing me as a content creator. You gotta see me for like I really am. You know, but that's hard. That's like really hard to do. Like,
If I'm gonna be honest, like, you know, I've been in a relationship all this time.
Yeah, I could tell.
The first couple months, I'm gonna be looking at women as objects. I'm gonna be trying to hit.
But you said on the first date you
so
want
the first date don't be really genuine.
I'm not talking about me looking at her as an object first date. I'm talking about 6 months in after the breakup. So now we trying to grow. I'm trying to, yo, bro. Bro. I've been seeing a lot of my old heads. My old heads, they in their 60s, and they wanted to be single. And one of them died maybe like 3 months ago. He got 7 bitches in the spot, but nobody was there, like to take his life insurance, like to handle his funeral arrangements. His like great aunt had to do that. Like it was weird. Like I'm not that guy, bro. Like
we could tell.
Like yeah, I'm not. I'm married. Baby, put me. I'm getting 150. Mausoleum costs 30 grand. Put me in the mausoleum. I don't know if you know what that is. That's in the wall.
First of all,
So put me in the wall. I want to be in the
my cousin
mausoleum.
in it, but we talking about first date. How we end up to you dying with your wife? Like this nigga's crazy.
I'm just be saying. So you, what's your expectations now? You sit and talk to a nigga. Yo, I want
Is
this.
there
I want that.
expectations
Or
on
is
the
there
first date?
expectations? Yeah, first date.
Yes, it is expectations on the first date because I'm not just doing this shit for nothing. You know, like, I'm not doing this for nothing in the sense of, like, getting me in your presence and, like, real conversation. The expectations is, you know, to move forward, like, to see if we're compatible. And, like, recently I don't feel like I've had that, honestly. But on the first date, yeah, you want, like, you're not doing this, you're not coming outside for nothing. I'm not doing my hair for nothing, makeup for nothing. But we gotta have a lot of stuff in common because a lot of men these days be coming outside just for like, in a sense of me being a more established woman and being like, I don't need a man to pay for a date. I'm not here for the free food. I'm not here, you know, to go a place, but I'm here to really get to know you. I feel like the roles have switched, and a man will be outside for that. Like a man will be outside for maybe the free food or the free dates, in the sense of just trying to get you. And like it's honest, I've experienced this in a fake sense. So my expectations are just see if we're compatible. If we blend, I'm really funny. I have like a lot of, sarcasm, personality. If you're funny, you got stuff going for yourself outside of me. Like I'm not the person. You're not going to drive my car when it's cold and I'm at work. You're not going to come in my house because like it's just.
He can't bring his PlayStation to the house.
He cannot. Don't bring. I got a PlayStation.
Get
I got my own.
So,
I got my own.
let me ask you a question. Like, so say you everything is great. You love to date everything, right? Everything's right. You've been dating a man for a minute, right? Mm-hmm. But this is first time you and his first time having sex, maybe the first 2 times,
right?
And you don't really like it too much. Mm-hmm. Do you teach him, or do you tell him like you gotta go ahead, like you know what I mean? What's your
at this age? I don't have that in me. Like, if you don't know already, like, because I feel like the first date is like getting to know somebody. Like, you get the senses, and if you have your own preconception of sex, and like it's not compatible, I just don't feel like I could really teach you. I don't have the patience to teach a nigga.
I think that's wrong. Let me tell you why. Sorry. I think that I don't know your love language. I don't know what you like.
Right.
And I can have the right size penis for you, but I can do it the wrong way that you like it.
Right.
And I think that if you don't tell me what you like, how can I have time to fix it? I think that in your mindset, moving forward, you got to switch your mindset.
To tell a man how.
Yeah, look. Like, listen, you did a good. Because you could bruise his ego. Tell him like, I don't like that.
But
you tell him like, look, I like that, but I like this. How I like it. Where I like it. Put your tongue here. Put your penis here.
That comes with a man who like really, truly months in likes you. That's not coming from a man off the rip.
He might be fucking you wrong for months though.
But no, we're not gonna get some months. You're not gonna get some months. But it's gonna be
1 or 2.
Like 1 or 2. I'm very communicative. I'll tell you everything. I'm like, I ain't really like that. You gotta. But I feel like men are really hard. Not all men, but some men take rejection really ridiculous.
Right. No, so what I'm telling you, some niggas you gotta work with their ego. Okay. That's life. Like I'm one of them niggas. Like I'm one of them niggas. I ain't hard though. I'm not gonna hard nigga. Like I'm not a hard guy you gotta work with. So
all right, it's your main man PBM.
I've been fucking my wife for 15 years. I just started eating her pussy right 5 years ago.
Oh my God. But that took time.
I've been fucking her right.
That took time.
But eating her pussy right.
Right.
She's like,
how you was eating it wrong?
I was going too fast. I wasn't on the clip like I was supposed to have been.
And she communicated.
And she communicated a little bit.
What she
I need you to put your finger here more. Because now I'm eating a pussy. She's like, baby, stop. Just fuck me.
You know what?
She was doing that for years. She's like, just fuck me, baby.
No, I feel like a lot of men.
So now I'm just fucking her.
Credibility.
Oh, that nigga can't wait.
Credibility is not outside of you. Like, you can't come to a lot of men and be like, hey, babe, I don't like that. Like, what you mean they don't like that? I'm doing it. See, that's where we get to where I am. Where it's like you can't take constructive criticism, you can't take rejection, you can't take instruction. Because the last girl you fucked loved it. The last girl you fucked loved it.
Everybody different before that.
And you meet me like it don't. You don't have that transitional process. You know?
Because now he thinking his wife a whore. Like, she don't like my. Cause I'm telling you, if a man, most men. Let me tell you, this is a fact. What I'm saying, as most man fuck you one time and you don't like it, he think, oh, somebody else must have been hitting this all crazy because she don't like how I fucked.
Let me tell you,
that's how men ego work.
Crazy story, right? One man really thought, because I was a Leo, I wanted him to growl while he was fucking me. That was the most.
This a joke. You joking?
I promise you.
She not serious.
Hello. When he watched this. It was one man who was like, "Oh, what's your sign?" He was nice. He was cute. He was great. But then, like, I was like, you know what? One night he wanted to. I was like, nah.
Y'all was watching Lion King.
We wasn't. The next night, the morning
of, he was like,
you. No, he said, "What's your horoscope?" I said, "I'm a Leo." He said, "Okay, cool." And then, like, that night, I was a little intoxicated. I let him, and like the growl was really much like fucking Mufasa, and I was like,
King of the Jungle.
Like, let me ask you a question. This is real. I'd say, however many men you've been with, right? Mm-hmm. How many? 10% or 5%? How do they start off Foreplay, like eating your vagina, kissing your nipples, kissing your leg. Like, what's the foreplay like? Is it 10%, 15%, 20%?
It depends on the age group I was talking to, or like being
Oh,
with.
so you got a couple
like,
YNs in there.
The YNs was going straight to, and that's what I hated. But I feel like even with like the older group was doing like the foreplay, like being older, you gotta learn about yourself. And I'm very
You
much
like foreplay?
I do like foreplay, but I'm more of a sapiosexual. Like,
What
if you
the fuck does that mean?
The sapiosexual is a man who teaches you shit and like kind of like mind. Is curse on this? Like mind fucks you. In the sense of like teaching me stuff I didn't know, like saying stuff I didn't know, and learning stuff, and like we having a conversation. I'm getting like in tune and turned on from our conversation, and then that's
So
the
you like
foreplay.
men that cerebral first?
Yes, like that's a foreplay. That's
like
a
men
sense
like
of
me.
foreplay. Like just talk to you gently, teach you stuff, and then it's like you could skip the foreplay, honestly. Like if you
After you got my mind, fuck all the foreplay.
if you go fuck all the foreplay, once you got it, it's up. Like so how it's giving it's giving Niagara Falls. Like we can go right now, but like the beginning was YNs, and like even like some men, didn't really take the time to learn.
Because I feel like pleasure is not one dimensional, and it's different per person.
It is.
So that means if I'm fucking you, like you got your own way you like to be fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta tell me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel I fuck you the first time, you're like, oh, it's cool. But now, I'm gonna tell you, look, let me tell you, now it's your responsibility. So I can hit this again the third time for you to be like, look, that was cool that you did, but I think you should do this a little different.
Mm-hmm.
I like this a little more.
But getting a little older, I definitely realized the YNs, the foreplay, the not really wanting to, it wasn't really that
because
way.
they YNs.
But then when we have conversation, I meet a man of a certain caliber and we have a conversation, I'm like, unbeknownst to me, like, just having learning issues and like history and like, damn, I love the way you said that. What that word mean? I gotta Google it. It'd be like, well, fuck the foreplay. It's already like, coming out, but yeah, you have to get to a certain point where you learn that.
That's called the ism. That's why I talk like that to my daughters. I talk to my daughters in a little bit of language that's the kind of like the ism. So when they hear it from someone else, well, my daddy said this to me, or he spoke to me like this already. And he spoke this language to me. So I don't want them to be able to fall for that shit.
Tell the people about the pod before we get out there.
So the Milkshake podcast, it's a all black woman mother milkshake. Like we talk about everything. It's not like just for women. Like we talk about men's stuff. We talk about men's perspective. We talk about generalized stuff like sexuality, point of views, like relationships, everything. It's really diverse, and it's like 4 women coming together on a Sunday just in a group chat talking about everything. So it's like a conversation for every single body to just tune into.
And where could they tap into that at?
They can tap into it on YouTube, on any of our Instagram platforms, me, Train Topic Tiff, Miss Emmanuel, Corey, or basically YouTube on a Milkshake podcast.
That part.
That part.
So, Fire Live with you. You the one of the class games. We're gonna be doing a dating game. Mm-hmm. Are you ready for that? We're gonna blindfold you. You ready to have the men up? I had a couple people up there ready to come up, and they want something. They, you know what I mean? Are you really going? Give them your moment, give them some time from you.
Yes, I am. I'm like really excited. It's my first like live podcast, but I'm all down for.
She don't know what to expect, GL.
Entertainment.
She said she's saying niggas hugging. What's the nigga? What's the little chick? The old
Jada.
Jada hugging. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Jada.
And
Shout out to
I was showing her like, get out of here, Jada.
You had to embrace it.
Yeah, and I had to ask finally. I was like, y'all got it. Let me just embrace whatever she got going on. And
Low key, her being there is a cosign. Like she only go where it's lit at.
Where it's lit at. You know what I mean? And it was one of them type. And her, and what's the other nigga name? Move around. What's the name?
D-Dog.
D-Dog back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just to have him up there. But we appreciate you coming up, man. Thank you for having this conversation. We're going to drop this 199. We're going to drop this next week. We had one in Tuck, but GL think we should cuff it. But we're going to figure that out. But the 199, we're gonna drop you next week, right before
I
the
appreciate y'all
pod.
for having me. Honestly.
Oh, we
So,
thank you for pulling up. As before we leave out here, what's one thing you want the people to know, and just leave all your handles.
before I leave, I just want y'all to know that today is not y'all tomorrow. Like, whatever y'all do today, y'all got to keep going, be really consistent. You never know what could happen tomorrow. And my handles are Queen_Goldie_locks on all platforms. Everywhere.
We appreciate you, Goldie, for pulling up.
Thank you.
Beautiful queen. Thank you. Wah!